So I've been in desperate financial times before, and I'm sure you have as well if you clicked on this video. You want some answers. You want to know how to succeed faster. I'm going to share my thoughts on this and how to have this no plan B energy and how that's going to help you to succeed, whether you are in a desperate financial situation or you are just wanting success faster. You can leverage this energy that we've all experienced before to make things happen faster. So what I've learned from desperate financial periods of life is that suddenly you turn into this different person almost, in that it's like you have to make this work in order to feed your family or in order to pay your mortgage. Like, you have to make this work. And when you're in that mode, you're very focused. You tend to be, anyway, more focused than other times. At least that's my experience. I tend to get very focused. I take out all the fluff. I'm like, what is stopping me from being successful? And a lot of times it's myself, right? But I'll get into that in a minute. But when we get into this mode, we want to leverage this energy as much as possible. And if you're not in a desperate time, that's fine too. You can tap into this energy. Like, if I really want to have success quickly, I get myself into this mode so I can get super focused and clear. This mode that we in, when we get into the no plan B energy mode, it's very scary, but it also can be exhilarating. And if you use it as a learning opportunity, you could be learning and improving and stretching your character and growing your character all along the way. Or you can decide that you don't want to do anything and the world is against you. It's your choice, but I choose the first option, which is to make this period of time in my life, if it's stressful time, to see how to grow faster and how to learn from all of the things that are coming at me, you know. So use this opportunity for growth and you will see success. You will see success in your own character at the very least, you know, and that's always a good thing. First, I want to share something. This is like a caveat. This is a disclaimer. If you are in a place where your family needs food on the table tomorrow, then this is not the video for you. And I wish you the best, but go out and get a job as soon as possible. Go to, you know, get a delivery driver job, get a farm sitting job, do something, but don't make this the video that keeps you from feeding your family. Like, you're not ready for this video yet. Come back when you're in a place where you can feed your family and, you know, you're not quite as desperate. So that's my little disclaimer, that I want you to be successful, but you're not going to be successful if you can't even feed your family. I'm not saying don't go and, you know, put all your eggs in the YouTube basket. You need to be generating income from some other way. This video is for you if you just want to tap into this plan B energy, or if you're in a situation where you have a little bit of time and space to grow your YouTube channel. I'm going to go over things that I think people do when they are in this no plan B energy. First one is, you need to get out of your own way. I think this is a big one. I think this is what keeps most people from succeeding, is that they get in their own way. They have decided to believe things that are not true, that they've made up in their minds about themselves or about other people being more successful than them. You have to have a belief in yourself that you will succeed. So don't get you in your own way. Don't focus on things that don't matter, like the way, if you're building a YouTube channel, you don't want to focus on the way you look and on the way you speak. You want to be clear as possible, right? And you want to be maybe a little kept up, but you don't have to go so far as to say that somebody is doing better because they look a certain way or they act a certain way. There are millions of people on YouTube, and there is someone for everyone. There are millions of people on YouTube, okay? And there is someone for everyone. I said that again because I need you to hear that. And with YouTube success, it's more about how you're packaging your information, and it's not about the way you look or the way you act or the way you don't act, okay? It's more about how you package it, how you edit to make it easier for the viewer to consume your content. That is the key. Okay, the next one is you need to be ready to research, analyze, and pivot as quickly as possible. That means that by getting out of your own way, you can not be, thinking about your content so closely to your heart that you can't change things if they're not working out. So if you are able to research before you make videos to make sure that people need the content that you have, need or want the content that you have, if you spend a good amount of time researching that and you're sure that the video, there are people out there for the video that you want to create, that'll set you up so much faster, okay? So, and then you need to analyze and, look at your analytics, get in the back of your YouTube analytics and figure out whether what's happening is success, and only compare yourself, especially if you're in the beginning, compare yourself to yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other channels, even if they're in your own niche. I mean, you can use them for inspiration, use them for, ideas maybe, but don't use them for measuring your success. This is what I did with my podcast. I grew my podcast to now I have like 200,000 downloads on my podcast, which is pretty good for podcasts if you know anything about podcasting. What's nice about podcasting is you actually can't really, there's not very many metrics to look at for analyzing your success. You will find your success through downloads, if people reach out to you, and your email list, and the sales that you're making through your email list. That's how you can measure your success on podcasts. So I learned this in podcasting, that to measure my success through my own analytics, through all those markers like that showed me that I was improving and getting better. Okay, I compared my recording to my to my last recording. I didn't compare it to some other person doing a podcast. I compared it to my own recording. So always make sure that you are seeing your success through the eyes of your own channel, through the eyes of your own email list or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? You need to have a clear strategy for growth, for like sustainable growth. And that's where I teach. That's what I teach. I teach people how to use their YouTube to lead people in and offer them something that they would like to have, like some sort of freebie, and get them on the email list, and then nurture your email list, nurture the people, build community, and sell your products through there so that you're not having to effort so much. You're going to have to effort a lot in the video creation and the editing and the packaging of your videos. You don't want to have to you don't want to have to effort so much all the time 24/7. So let your email list, let your freebies, let your products work for you behind the scenes, okay? So that's what I teach. So if you're interested in joining a free community I've created for like-minded, slower living, non-hustly creators, then you will want to join the Gather and Grow Creator Hub, and you can go to monaweathers.com and you can join my community there. It's free, and it's where I'll be teaching all the things that I'm talking about here. I teach some of those in there, and but it's mainly for encouragement to keep you going, because it can be lonely. It can be lonely being a YouTuber. It can be lonely being a podcaster. It can be lonely being a business owner. So this way I can help you and encourage you. And if you need further help, you can reach out to me as well. The next thing is you need to have a long-term mindset, but have this double down energy. So there's no plan B energy. This is where this comes in. Like, this is what will get you moving forward even when it feels like nothing's happening. It'll keep you going. So knowing that it could take you years to be the success that you are hoping for, but doubling down so that you know that success in other ways can come sooner. So like building your email list, or creating a product that your audience will like. But you're going to give it your all during this time, But that doesn't mean to be hustly. It means hard work and hustle are different to me. Hard work is what I do on the farm every day. Like when I work at other farms, or if I work at my own farm, it's hard work. It's physical work. We do things that are physical. It's hard work. It's daily work. It's never ending work, right? Hard work is okay. Hustle work is when you're on the verge of burnout because you haven't rest. And rest is so important. Rest is so important. I feel like the simple lifestyle that I promote has a focus on working hard but resting well. And I want that for you too. I don't want you to think that creating 100 videos is the goal. That is burnout work. Creating less videos that are really, really good, that you worked really hard on, that will possibly be videos that will take off, or maybe like just continue to grow over a period of time. Those are videos that are important to make. So I highly recommend your mindset shift be like, this is long term, but I'm going to work as hard as I can on making quality videos. The next one, the last one, is you need to be ready for viral moments. I have a really good story to tell you about this one because I had a viral moment. I've been on social media since 2011. I had my Instagram account, started my Instagram account pretty much when they started Instagram. And I had it for several years, and then I kind of took a break and then came back. So I've been making content for a very long time. I came back and I started making more videos. Reels came out. I started making reels, and I had a reel take off, and it reached like 500,000 views in a very short amount of time. Thankfully, I had an email list and a freebie that I was able to get people on my email list with, which at the time it was like a homestead planner or something. And I got about 200 people within a very short amount of time on my email list. So the whole point of this story is that I was ready for that viral moment. If you don't leverage those viral moments, you will feel like you have to chase the next viral moment. You don't need very many viral moments to have a successful YouTube channel. You don't even need a viral moment at all, really. But it appears that when people get really good at creating their content, that there's always this viral moment. Like it's just a matter of time. It may not happen for you, and it may happen for you, but either way, be ready for the viral moments. Have your email list, have your freebie available, your free offer available to get people on your email list. Remember, the free offer needs to be related to your audience and something that they really need, like a no-brainer. Yes, I need that. Obviously, I'm going to get that. Okay. So that's the way you need to be approaching getting people on your email list. If you want to see the video I did on sustainable YouTube strategy, which I talk a little bit about email in there as well, then you'll want to watch this video that's somewhere